What's up, YouTube? So this game Sparking Zero, I have a love-hate relationship with this game right now. Like it's insane. Like this is probably the game that I have been the absolute worst at, right? Like, and usually I'm like bad at game. I mean, or like I would say that I'm probably like pretty bad at games, right? Like overall, the entire like population of gamers, I'm pretty bad, right? I'm like mediocre, right? And I play a lot of fighting games, right? I was playing Tekken 8. You know, I got to probably like in Tekken 8, I probably got to like Mighty Ruler or like Flame Ruler or something like that before I moved on to a different game to play. And then in Street Fighter 6, I think I got to Diamond with Rashid, and I've gotten plat in the beginning of Street Fighter 6. I've gotten the plat with a couple of different characters, Awesome, Kimberly, some other characters, right? Anyway, whatever, right? Like plat right now is not really even that good in Street Fighter 6. Like everybody and their mother is in master rank, right? So in this game just recently, came out, and in the beginning, through D rank through C1, and then when I hit B5, I was pretty much going kind of back and forth. Sometimes I would win, sometimes I would lose. When I hit B5, right? When I hit B5, I ceased winning. I ceased winning altogether. I don't know. I don't know how to lay a finger on anyone, right? These two wins are from probably like a few minutes ago. Like this one is from a few minutes ago, and this one is from last night. This one right here, this match right here was the first win I got in days. Now, granted, some of those days I didn't play the game because I came home from work too tired. Also had to go over some stuff, make a video, making some other YouTube channels and stuff like that, right? And, posting stuff. And last night, I literally I lose literally every single match I play. No matter what. It's just, I'm just losing every single match. You could look at the player and be like, dang, how are you losing to this person? This person is literally just mashing square in perception. How are you losing to this person? I don't know. I try to step around Z-burst dashes, and I just get hit. I try to step in sometimes. Very, very rarely I'll try to do step in sway to like get around it. But they're mashing square so relentlessly that they just follow. Something else that I found out today is why when I Z-burst dash in on someone, are they always able to turn around if they were like standing there or whatever, right? And I Z-burst dash in on them, and I am never behind them, right? So me personally, when somebody's across the way, I'm charging or whatever, and then like I will block, right? And I know that your character doesn't turn around if you're blocking, right? So like I try to block as they are coming around so that my character turns around and then blocks, right? So I'm like, these people are not doing that. Like they're mashing perception. Like when I use perception, and when I think I'm gonna need perception, I usually just hold down the buttons, right? I don't mash them. Like I don't mash the two buttons over and over and over and over again. I just hold the two buttons down and wait for like the gap, and then perception will come out and it hits, right? These people are mashing perception over and over and over again, which is why you see their arm go up and down, up and down, and up and down. And I found out that if you do that, your character will still turn around when you Z-burst dash in on someone. So if someone is dashing, if I dash on someone and they are mashing the perception, their character will still turn around and get the perception off. Meanwhile, me, I'm not mashing, and I get punished for Z-burst dash, or somebody Z-burst dashing in on me. So let's look at the most recent match, that I played. Now, I tried to pay as much attention to what the person was doing and trying not to run into perceptions, trying to maybe, you know, grab them, you know, like different. I've always been trying to do this stuff, but I have to be so painstakingly meticulous about it against people who are just mashing square that it's. And then also Vanish. Oh my god, Vanish. I don't fully understand Vanish, like, because like I feel like they always get behind me. They always, like, I try to vanish behind people and they either sonic sway it or block it or perception it, whatever, and it's just frustrating. So mixing up the grabs or whatever, right? Like trying to get in on them, trying to grab. And then when I do this, normally if I transform in somebody's face, I hold perception, right? I hold perception because they're going to swing at me. I know they're going to swing at me. They don't pay attention to the fact that, like, okay, you can perception out of transform, right? Or, you know, you can block out of transform, and you would go for the grab. But then when I do that, somebody transforms in my face, if somebody transforms in my face, I have to go, is this person going to mash square, or are they going to, you know, mash Kai Blast or whatever? I have to make a decision in my head. I'm like, I don't know what they're going to do, so I have to make a guess. These people, I feel like they just don't guess. It's like, I'm gonna hold perception and out of transform, and they're going to hit me. Like, now I'm trying to step more. I'm trying to step better. I just feel like I don't know. I have no idea, like how people's minds work. I don't know how they're pressing buttons. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's in their brain. Like, I don't get it, and I feel like I have to play like a degenerate, like, in order to get anywhere. And it's almost not fun. Like, it's almost just not fun, because like the only way for me to play against people right now of my own skill level is I don't even know what my skill level is. And the only way for me to play against people is to play online and ranked, because like I don't have anybody that I know that's playing this game that is around my skill level. Like, I don't. So I literally just lose to these people who are just going super hard. Like, they just go. So I get this guy. Now granted, I will say my combos with the characters are not great, right? Like I'm trying. And the reason why my combos are not great is, like, I rarely get to execute them. Like, you can practice the combos in training mode all you want, but when it comes time to do it in a match, you have to be able to pull it out without thinking about it. And you have to be able to do that combo a billion times. Not necessarily a billion times, but like, you have to do that combo a lot so that you get it in your muscle memory, so you don't have to think about it, right? And I'm never able to do that because, like, people just literally super counter everything. Like, sometimes they super counter me on the first hit that I make it over there, and they super counter me on the first hit. I'm in B5, bro. I really don't be expecting people's super counters to be that good in B5. Like, B5 is the it feels like the gate. It feels like B5 is what the that's where the gatekeepers are. Like, you have to fight against these people who want to win at any cost. Like, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they press buttons. It doesn't matter. I just lose to them. They do. Like, I don't know all the punishes for stuff. It's frustrating. I've been on the verge of uninstalling this game. I've been on the verge of deleting any video that I posted about Sparking Zero, because I half want to just erase it from existence. Like, but but the problem is I like the game. I like the game enough that like I want to be able to have fun playing the game against people. But when you feel like you have no chance, like you feel like you've hit a wall and you have no chance to win, it becomes not fun anymore. And it also becomes like hard to enjoy your wins, because then it becomes like, oh well, damn, it feels like if I beat somebody, they were just uber terrible. Like if I'm bad, then they gotta be way worse than me for me to beat them. That's what it feels like. And it's like it's hard to enjoy your win. And you just get caught by like goofy shit like this. Like Hercule, like people throwing Hercule on the end just to have another character, and then Hercule can do like some damage. Like Hercule shouldn't do any damage to anybody. Like he should do like 10% damage per combo, like legit. Like he should just be there as a joke. But you know, he can just do some damage, and then you gotta deal with this goofy nonsense and him like willing down your character if you miss time dodges, or you miss time, like, you know, getting out of the way and stuff like that. It's like and the fact that he can move like the DBZ characters, like the rest of the DBZ characters. Why can he Z-burst dash? Like he shouldn't be able to Z-burst dash. He's Hercule. He's freaking Hercule. He can't move that fast. Like he can't move that fast. That stuff gets on my nerves, yo. And it's like, yeah, he's bad. He's the worst character in the game, but it's just like, yo. And then like him getting hit by ×10 Kamehameha from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is like, oh, he didn't just die. Like he didn't just. I gotta hit him with multiple 10 times Kamehamehas. He blocked it. Get out of my face. Hercule shouldn't be able to block. That's what it is. They just remove the ability of Hercule to block any type of super. If Hercule gets hit by a super, or you know, like anything that's, you know what, like regular punches, he shouldn't. No, Hercule shouldn't be able to block. like real stuff. Hercule just shouldn't be able to block. Any of the Z characters that cannot actually fight these characters, like there should be a mechanic in the game to stop people from picking the shitty Earthlings. Like, sure, Krillin, he can block. Let him be able to block anything from these characters. He's above a certain line, right? Like Yajirobe shouldn't be able to block. Like if they made it so that Yajirobe couldn't block, then you wouldn't have had to change nothing else about him. Hercule definitely shouldn't be able to block. Videl should not be able to block. that would be lore accurate. Lore accurate. Videl shouldn't be able to block. Hercule shouldn't be able to block, and Yajirobe shouldn't be able to block. And like, I don't know any other character. I'm not sure about any other character. Any other character that shouldn't be able to block? I'm not sure. Like the rest of them, Yamcha probably shouldn't be able to block. Yamcha probably shouldn't be able to block. But like I'm a let him slide, and him and Chaozu, I'm gonna let them slide, because like, you know, any character that throw rocks shouldn't be able to block, barring Kid Goku. But like, yo, I just been super frustrated with this game, and it's been hard to enjoy. Like it's really been hard to enjoy playing this game when you have an 18% win rate. 18%, bro. That's my win rate. 18. The last time I checked, 18%. I haven't seen anybody. Excuse me. It was 17% was the lowest. I don't think I've seen any other person in the entire game on the leaderboards, around my rank or not, with a win rate of 17%. No one. Like how is the game escaping me this much? How is this game escaping my brain and not being able to consume what is going on in this match this much? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, and then I play against the computer. I played against Gogeta, Halo Gogeta, right? And he feels unbeatable on normal to me. Just in a regular one player versus CPU battle, normal, 360 seconds, 180 seconds, whatever you want. I try to fight him and I cannot beat him. It took me, it felt like a raid boss. I could not beat him. With 3 characters, I could not beat Halo Gogeta on normal difficulty in a regular one player versus computer battle. Like, why would they do this to me? Like, why? I was not really super excited for the game to come out, but I was like, oh, it's Tenkaichi. When I heard it was Tenkaichi, I was like, oh, I like this game. I enjoyed playing this game when I was younger. But now that you can play people online, I can't play this game. Like, it just feels like I can't play this game. It's insane how hard this game feels to me. After playing tons and tons of other fighting games in the fighting game community at tournaments and all this other kind of stuff, playing this game is the hardest thing I've ever done. And I've said that a few times about different things, but no, this game might be the hard. I feel like it's harder for me to get a win in this game than it would be for me to get a win online in Marvel 2. And Marvel 2 is hard, and I don't know how to play Marvel 2 like that. But I can learn to play Marvel 2 in a way that will allow me to win a match online and have a higher than 18% chance, 18% win rate in Marvel 2. It might not be that much higher. Maybe 30%. Maybe 35%. Maybe 40%. But 17% win rate? When I'm actually trying? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know.